president stealing the country money, get it to a horse, fight in your horse, ask for eat your money to a horse every day, and you criticize other people? President Boyka take the SOE's money with all accountability. They cannot contribute towards the budget. Okay? And as a result of that, he dumped it into 4 years for his retirement benefit and will sit and be pretending it's a presidential project. You want to talk about presidential projects? Talk about bill errors. Top men, they are dilapidated across the country. 10 million United States out of 8 million United States out of bill one horse for president to sleep in the country. If you call it a presidential project, why are we shifting the goalpost from Boyka retirement home to presidential project? If you're assuming, let me live by your argument that it's a presidential project. You know how many president homes across the country? The president has to go to what we can renovate it. What's the priority? In the jungle there, no electricity, nothing. And people talking about, oh, Georgia, big condominium, and the other one are presidential project. $10 million for $10 million on 4 acres of land, giving it to your nephew to the on 11th Street to go build a place. Moson's Company Incorporated. Did they bid? What the bidding process? What the advertisement? What the PPCC? That be realistic, man. We're not trying and pretend because we don't love the past administration. If it was good for Paul, it should be good for John. That be realistic. They went through the PPC. We should be questioning the legality surrounding this thing. What's the money in the budget? And we all say, oh, that no in the budget. Why there's nothing in the budget? The budget is available for public consumption. Okay, that's the main retirement we bidding. Maybe because of public pressure now, they will say, oh, that presidential era. Who allocated the money? Millions of dollars. That's what we put in MCS school system. You said no child will be on the street. Then you're thinking about where you will later after you lead the presidency. But do you know where the SOE's money are going? Freeport, NPA is supposed to contribute $certain billion. They can't contribute it. That's the same thing. Cash cow. NASCO, they can't contribute towards the budget. That's the same thing. No car, all the SOEs, LTA, Maritime, the amount of will contribute. Have you asked yourself where the money going? That to the president's project. Swakoko just is only important today. That she took money and sent it to Unity Party. Yes, no car corporate social funds. She gave it to Unity Party market women. No poor market women may not have even received that money. The Unity Party chairman ate that money according to my information. But the law on the poor marketers and other people across the country, and you expect me, a Carol's great critical mind, you said because I say it's not my job to pray, Boyka, it's not my job, I have no job to present tonight. You talk about 4 years? We don't hear low fire, but it should be in man. Every presidential party where the president will be another president coming to go when you go and sleep that in the capital city. But you took that project because you Tama put it in the jungle. One for a project that you are criticizing, you are causing yourself for that thief, that rogue. Is Joseph Boyka a rogue that Thomas for that? Is Joseph Boyka a rogue that Thomas for that? One for that was building those things in for you. Why you say? You on public record when you are campaigning to be senators. You say we shouldn't get thief power and you come and sit on the show, your gentlemen. Don't make me take off my political jacket tonight, man. Yeah, don't make me get in my Stanton form tonight, man. We gotta be real. You people say that the president stealing the.
Since Martin has claimed that I committed academic fraud, and I'm not going to sit and allow this because my reputation is very important. For me, for those that know me, my family, my reputation is very important. So I've taken legal action against Martin Colley, so at least he can come and prove where I committed this fraud or what facts, because if you're making allegations, it should be supported by facts and evidence. You have not been even able to provide proper facts. Neither have you been able to provide the proper evidence to substantiate your allegations. Hence, I've been able to file a lawsuit, as I said, and the amount in controversy being $3,500,000 United States dollars in general damages and $500,000 United States dollars in punitive damages. Is basically his allegations, including criminal fraud and academic falsification, constitute defamation per se under common law principles, historically persuasive in Liberian jurisprudence. The Supreme Court of Liberia has long recognized the protection of individual reputation as a legally cognizable interest deserving of a judicial remedy. The law in Liberia provides legal protection for reputation against defamation injury. Similarly, while freedom of speech is protected under Article 15 of the Liberian Constitution, such protection does not extend to false or malicious defamatory statements that injure private individuals. Comparative U.S. jurisprudence confirms that defamation actions remain constitutionally permissible remedies where false statements or facts cause reputational harm, which of course he has harmed my reputation.
Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Place radio, they bring talk with it. Okay, folks, let me say good evening to you wherever you are. Talking points, we go shine. Welcome, people. It is good to be back on your radio as well as your television. Make you sing. So let me say good evening to you wherever you are, however you are joining us. Now we get the one. Issues with matter, we go break. Welcome to the midweek edition of the Talking Point. Talking Point for Blaze Day. Indeed, it is only on Blaze Radio and Blaze Online TV. News and truth we bring for Liberia, we go make you sing. Ambassador Rufus. So my name is Ambassador KONAH Rufus. I'd love to say welcome to tonight's edition of the program. They give you all that. You fit calling, you fit those of you watching us online, let me say good evening to you. Thanks for always joining us for the program. Trust. Talking Point for Blaze Day. So we want you to do two things for us tonight. Politics, news, and truth. Help us to share the live video and tell us as well where you're watching the broadcast from. Or you can also put in your comments on some of those things we will be discussing here tonight. Yeah. So share the live video and put in your comment. So if you are watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, let me say good evening to you from Rehab, the old boss Turning Point. Talking Point for Blaze, where the real talk go. Ambassador Rufus, your voice, your friend for Liberia. So there are lots of things that have been happening across the country. Yeah. But it is good to be back, people. This is the platform where we discuss Liberia together. This is where we speak truth to power. This is where we make up the best recommendations that will help to transform this country. 92.7 online every day. So let me say good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. So quickly, before we update you on some of the issues happening, let's inform you that the Blaze cash giveaway is on. *799 *9#. That is the code. Put in your transaction and make sure your number is visible in the system tonight. Okay, so put in your transaction *799 *9#. And folks, tonight you are going to win the sum of 10,000 Liberian dollars. And remember, folks, today is double. Today's the double jackpot. That means anything you win here today, you will get it double. So the way we are going for 10,000 Liberian dollars draw, if your number is selected, definitely you are going to walk away with the sum of 20,000 Liberian dollars tonight on the Blaze Cash giveaway. So the only thing you need to do, pick up your Lone Star cell phone and you dial *799 *9#. You are playing with 100 Liberian dollars per ticket, 100 LD per ticket. Remember, the more ticket you put, the better your chances. So you can put in more tickets and attract the system to your number. So your number will be one of the winning numbers that will walk away with the sum of 20,000 Liberian dollars today. Okay, *799 *9#. That is the code. Keep putting in your transaction and make sure your number is visible. So let's get 15 persons putting in the number of tickets. then we go for our first group of winners. 15 persons putting in a number of tickets, then we will go to our first draw to get our first group of winners. Okay, so remember the code is star 799 star 9 hatch. Put in your transaction and make your number visible in the system right now. Let's get the first 15 persons coming in with any number of ticket right now. 15 persons coming with any number of tickets. Then we'll hit the dashboard for John. So let's update you quickly on some of the things that have been, some of the issues that have been happening across the country.
You bring the facts, no before fame. From government talk to street side chats, talking points.
This one says the Liberia National Police in Riverside County has launched a full investigation into the death of 16-year-old Prince Miller at the St. Beach Goat Camp. Police say the teenager was fatally injured during mining operations when an excavator struck a tree branch, which broke off and hit him in the head. He was rushed to a local clinic where he was pronounced dead. The excavator operator, 49-year-old Momos Leaf, is in police custody and operating with investigators. That's cooperating with investigators. Authorities say the teen had been working at the site for about a month. Police say the investigation is going on that's going to determine whether any criminal liability is involved.
Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Place radio, they bring talk.
All right, that's a very sad one there.
KONAH RUFUS on the mic for talking points. We go shine the light.
But again, we sincerely express our condolence to the bereaved family.
News and truth we bring for Liberia. We go make you sing.
Justice Minister Oxford Twe has apologized to the Liberian Senate over an unauthorized subpoena filed against the Senate. Appearing before the lawmakers, Minister Twe said the subpoena to criminal Code A was filed without his approval, blaming what he described as an overzealousness of his staff. Wow. Wow. Okay. But again, that is that. He stated that once informed, he immediately withdrew the action. The Justice Minister reaffirmed his respect for due process and institutional cooperation as discussions continue between the Ministry of Justice and the Senate.
Online every day. Politics, news, and truth we bring for Liberia. We go make you sing.
So folks, keep putting in your transaction star 799 star 9 hatch. And this one says the Supreme Court of Liberia has declined to issue a writ of prohibition
Talking points
as sought by the management of the Modern Development and Management Cooperation
truth we bring for Liberia.
in a legal dispute involving the Ministry of Transport and the Liberia Traffic Management Incorporated.
From government talk
In the communication dated March 3, 2026 from the office of the clerk of the Supreme Court at the Temple of Justice in Monrovia,
listen, no one go blind.
the court informed Liberia Traffic Management Incorporated
As future we almost
that Associate Justice Yusuf D. Kabar, presiding in chambers, declined to grant the writ prayed for by the petitioner.
bring for Liberia. We go make you sing. It's tune in every night, don't miss the show. Talking point for Blaze where the real talk go.
MDMC, represented by its Chief Executive Officer, Mr. John S. Uboti, filed a petition seeking a writ of prohibition against the Ministry of Transport, represented by Minister Salif Aratala
Tune in every night, don't miss the
and the Liberia Traffic Management Incorporated,
go. Ambassador Roof,
which were represented by its authorized representatives in Monrovia. A writ of prohibition is a legal instrument through which a higher court restrains a lower court or government official from acting beyond their jurisdiction.
we live it. Blaze radio,
The details of the underlying dispute were not outlined in the clerk's communication.
we go shine the light. Talking point for Blaze we did.
The court's decision effectively allows the respondents, that's the Ministry of Transport and the LTMI, to proceed without judicial restrained from the Supreme Court at the state.
Every time we get the one, issues with matter, we go break.
The letter was signed by Councillor Sim Mamulu, clerk of the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia, and issued under the directives of Justice Kabah. Okay, folks, so keep putting in your transaction, *799 *9#. Just update you on all issues quickly before going to our discussion for today. And this one says the Monrovia City that's the Monrovia City Code, has issued a writ of summons against the Liberia Marketing Association and its president Elizabeth F. Fambula for allegedly that's in violation of city sanitation ordinances.
Every day, politics, news, and truth.
According to the court document, the action was filed by the Monrovia City Corporation.
No go hide, no go run from Monrovia.
The complaint accuses the complainant accuses the LMA and individuals operating under its authority of persistently dumping market waste on public streets and waterways, thereby creating hazardous sanitation conditions across the city.
Ambassador RUFUS is the game. He bring the facts.
The rate issued from the Temple of Justice in Monrovia commands the defendants to appear before Stabinary Magistrate Ben Bacon or any other assigned magistrate of the Monrovia City Court on Friday, March 6, 2026 at 9 a.m. The defendants are expected to answer to charges of violating city ordinances number 1 and number 7, as well as section 1 of the administrative regulation on general fines. In its complaints, the MCC alleges that the LMA has been in the constant habit of disposing of market refuse in public spaces and waterways, action which other authorities say pose serious public health risks within Monrovia and its environs.
We go defend.
The city government contends that such condition is deliberate and indirect contravention of established municipal regulation. Okay, so folks, that is that. Folks, keep putting in your transaction, *799 *9#. Those of you just joining us, you are listening to the Talking Point. It is only on Blaze Radio and Blaze Online TV on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so continue to put in your transaction. Like I said, let's get 15 persons, and right now we are looking for the last 10 persons. The last 10 persons just put in any number of tickets, then we will run to the dashboard to do our first draw, to get our first group of winners. And we're going to give 5 persons 20,000 Liberian dollars. Actually, it should have been 10,000, but because today is double, today is the double jackpot. So if your number comes out to win 10,000, you will receive 20,000 Liberian dollars and 5 persons, our first group of winners. So let's get the last 10 persons putting in any number of tickets. Then we run straight to our dashboard to get our first group of winners. Okay, *79 and *9. That is the code. Put in your transaction and make your number visible in the system tonight. So let's see if we can go quickly to our discussion point tonight. Yeah, let's go quickly to our discussion point tonight. First, keep putting in your transaction. Those of you joining us on Facebook, let me say welcome. Help us share the live video. Tell us where you are watching us from. And definitely, we are going to recognize your presence with us tonight. So for listening to the essay, like I said, let's get 10 persons. So 8 more persons. Let's get the last 8 persons putting in the number of tickets. Then we run to the dashboard. 8 persons putting in the number of tickets right now. But let me play you this essay quickly. Let me play this essay quickly. Then. Okay, let me put some.
Banana will be taken by strangers and everyone. Represent our culture. Wow, see. Look at Zako today. Talk what you want to say about. Talk what you want to talk about. Mr. Barker, today honor your leadership. Let's talk about the people let's talk about the Loma people. Yeah. When you come and you say you want Lofa and you take all the jobs and give it to the Kisi people and give it to the Bambi people, and you think that represent our culture? Is that not represent our culture? So what Lofa? Lofa is through the better ways between Kola and Foya. And they say, oh, I speak as a Kisi man, but I am a Lofian in general.
That's right.
Lofa has a strap. If we represent that country, we must represent that country in unity in diversity.
That's right.
We do not support that. Let people start thinking like you take advantage of our people in the name of tradition.
Yeah.
How dare you come and take the people, the normal people, in our place? See, Vonjama, today, that's the expectation after 12 years. So what is the language? What will we be seeing again? First, you told us that Mr. Barker was just a vice president. So he could not do much for Lofa County. It remind me, like you have a young girl who's selling a rare banana on the street of Vonjama, but she's not permitted to touch the banana, but she carry the banana around and all. At the end of the result, that banana will be taken by strangers and everyone, and you expect her to be happy. We want to say to our people, the loafer you perceive in your heart is not the loafer that you have over them. The few friends, few true loafians from abroad and America, and they must be aware. We are talking and communicating with our families and friends, and we will say there are few loafians who believe in loafer beyond politics. Those loafians will get together, and those loafians will jealously protect our culture and tradition for political bastard.
Move like a what? He move away.
Okay, sorry for that. But that's the voice of the Secretary General of the Congress for Democratic Change, in extension, the Coalition for Democratic Change, Javasi Tamakochi. Javasi Kochi, in an interview with a local radio in Lofa County, criticized President Joseph Boakai. His criticism was directly at the president, President Joseph Boakai. Jefferson Kochi, in his mind, the president should not be calling for a one Lofa County. No, he believes the president should not call for a one Lofa County. That's what he believes. And the reason why he believes the president should not call for one Lofa is because the president himself is not uniting the county as a leader and as the president of the nation. You listen to him, right? According to him, the president is giving job to one segment of the tribes in Lofa County, like the Gisi. He said majority of those people, almost all of those people who are being appointed from Lofa County, they are from one group of people. And the rest of the tribes have not been recognized by the president when it comes to getting job in government. So he believes the president should not be calling for one Lofa County. How will you be calling for one Lofa County and you are doing something contrary, according to Jefferson Kochi? According to Jefferson Kochi. So he believes that the president is divisive. In fact, he told the Dolphins that, listen, the first time when this man became vice president, his argument was he was just vice president. So he was not doing much for the county. He was not doing much for the county. So now that he is president, there's no excuse for him to do much for the county. So he believed that, the people of Lofa should not expect much from the president because the president will do nothing. That's what he's saying. But folks, when I listened to the interview, I said, okay, it makes sense. So what Jefferson Kochi is trying to tell us, President Buakai giving job to Lofians should be from all sides, not to be selective, not to just direct the job to a few group of people or to one or two tribes in Lofa County. His second argument is, as a president, President Joseph Numa Boakai should do more for his county. He should do more for his county. So here comes my question, folks. Jefferson Kochi, who is the Secretary General of the Congress for Democratic Change, has a political leader who is former President George Manawia. The former president was president for this country for 6 years. And he hails from Grand Crew County. Did the former president that Jefferson Kochi support? Did the former president direct most of the development to Grand Crew under his watch? Did he do much under his watch as president of the Republic of Liberia for Grand Crew County? Jefferson Kochi, he's an ardent supporter. He supports the presidency of former President George Manawia. He stands with the former president. He preaches the former president message. Now, but how will you be supporting someone who many people believe did not do well for his county, even his county residents of the county believe that he did not do much for them when he was president of the country? But now you support that person fully. But now you are also castigating, you are criticizing someone who you think is not doing much for his county as well. And if that is not a contradiction, then what is that? Someone you support that have been beaten upon politically, people are beaten on him politically for not doing much for the people of Grand Crew County during his 6 years in power. You support that person. You believe that person is the best person for the country. Although some of his tribal men and women believe that he did nothing much. He did not do much for the county. That's what he believes. So for you to support such a person, at the same time you are criticizing someone for not doing, what do you expect? Do you expect for President Joseph Numa Boakai to just take maybe 50%, 20%, 30%, 10% of the budget and just focus it on Lofa County? If the president does that, you as an opposition, will you not say the president is directing out of the nation wealth to his county? Will you not say that? Will you not say that? So what is the argument here? I think, folks, the argument for Jefferson Kochi The argument for Javasi Kochi, I don't think he is the best messenger to preach that message. You may disagree with me, but I do not think his argument it holds water, especially when it comes from him. He who supports the former president. For instance, we had former president Eli Chosin Sirleaf that people criticize as well for not doing much for a county, bombing county. Because one thing you should know that as a president, when you assume the presidency, you are not president for your country anymore. You're president for the entire country. You are now the president for your country. And the nation's wealth must be distributed equitably. It should be distributed equitably. So how come you will come? How come you will bring out such discussion talking about the president is not doing much for his county? What do you want the president to do? Let me play you, folks. Let me see if I can play you Javasi Kochi's statement again. For those of you just joining us. If you are just joining us, test the talking point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. Okay? Let me play you Javasi. You know, this is some of the deception from our politicians. And sometimes this is where I front on politicians. This is where I front on politicians. This is where I front on many politicians when it comes to them being deceitful. Let me play you, some of you just joining us, let me play you Javasi Kochi's statement. I want you to listen to it fully. Folks, keep putting your transactions, *799 *9#. Let me lay my hands on the SL quickly and play for you. Yeah, let me play for you to have a listen, okay? Okay, let me play it quickly for you to listen to it. Right here. Listen to what he said.
See, look at Zako today. Talk what you want to say about. Talk what you want to talk about. Mr. Barker, today honor your leadership. Let's talk about the let's talk about the Loma people.
Yeah.
When you come and you say you want Lofa and you take all the jobs and give it to the Kisi people and give it to the Bambi people and you think that represent our culture? Is that not represent our culture? So what Lofa? Lofa is through the better weeds between KONAH and Foya. And they say, oh, I speak as a Kisi man, but I am a Lofian in general.
That's right.
Lofa has a strap. If we must represent that country, in unity in diversity.
That's right.
We do not support that. Let people stop thinking that you can take advantage of our people in the name of tradition.
Yeah.
How dare you come and take the people, the Loma people, in that place? See, Vonjama, today, that's the expectation after 12 years. So what is the language? What will we be seeing again? First, you told us that Mr. Barker was just a vice president. So he could not do much for Lofa County. It remind me, like you have a young girl who's selling a rare banana on the street of Vonjama, but she's not permitted to touch the banana, but she carry the banana around and all. At the end of the result, that banana will be taken by strangers and everyone, and you expect her to be happy. We want to say to our people, the Lofa you perceive in your heart is not the Lofa that you have over them. The few friends, few true Lofians from abroad and America, and they must be aware. We are talking and communicating with our families and friends, and we will say there are few Lofians who believe in Lofa beyond politics.
Okay, so that's the voice of Javasi Tamakochi. That is the voice of Javasi Tamakochi. So he spoke in two different segments, right? His first attention has to do with the president not doing much for Lofa County as it relates to development. Talk about Lofa Vonjama. Look at Vonjama. So this is my argument right now to Javasi Kochi. Let Javasi Kochi tell us which county that the president is focusing on as it relates to development. I don't think the president is being specific in this thing. To say, oh, for this country, we'll carry majority of the development here. No. So with the argument that the president is not doing much for the county, I don't think I don't think you are the best messenger for that. Because we have seen since after our civil crisis, there are lots of people who expect for the president, when the president comes to power, when he or her from this county, they should focus their development in a county. No, it does not work that way. The Constitution calls for the nation's wealth being equitably distributed. So it's not because you are from Lofa County. It's not because you are from Grand Crew County. It's not because you are from Maryland County. So therefore, you will just grab all of the wealth and just invest it into your county because you are the president. It does not work that way. So when some of these things coming out, I consider it to be deception. Man, like Javasi Kochi, I guess he's aware of this. He knows that. He knows that. But because he wants to use that deception again to blaspheme the Liberian people, to make it to look like the president is not doing well, to blaspheme the people of Lofa County, to make it to look that the president is not doing well in Lofa County, and this is deception. We should try to educate our people on how some of these things work. You will not be president, just grab all of the wealth, you take it straight, you in your county because you are the president. It does not work that way. You are the president, but listen, you are the president for the entire country. So these deceptive comments from politicians, they need to stop. And we saw these things again. People were saying that doing former president, we are time. They knew it. We saw people criticizing former president we are for not doing much in Grand Crew County. They knew it. Folks, especially folks from this United Party, they criticized that. They say he now lost the people for Grand Crew. Knowing very well that the president, as a president, he would not just grab the wealth and just say, okay, I'll focus on my county to just develop my county. No. No, it does not work that way. So I think that the Secretary General of the CDC should stop this thing, right? No, she'll stop it. If it is someone who is not educated to it, we'll say, okay, this person, they're not aware. That's the reason why they're speaking this way. But I guess you are aware, Jefferson. I guess you are aware, Mr. Kochi. So this your normal political thing you guys want to use to be join the citizens? No. Either for some old best saying it. And we'll continue to say it, no matter who is the government, no matter who is in opposition. The same way United Party people used to say these things, we also criticize it as well. We believe that it was deceptive at that time. And continue, today, you do it will be the same way. You will be carry on some deceptive act. You're deceiving the people because you know it will not work. You know very well it will not work. Now, the second part of Jefferson Kochi's statement has to do with the issue of job to Lofian. Fellow Liberians, you may be aware that there are lots of people who have been beaten on. In fact, the United Party people, they beat on former President George Weah for appointing people in government, giving job to people from the Southeast. Majority of the jobs, according to folks from the United Party, were people from the Southeast under former President George Weah administration. Yeah, they say that. Now, when former president or when the current president came to power, we start to see similar path where top government jobs, ministerial positions started to go towards Lofa County. Now, with this issue of people, majority of the top jobs going to people in Lofa County, the allegations have been already. Now people are raising this thing that is not only to the entire county, but certain group of people. If you are not from the Kisi tribe, you do not get a top job in the government. You are not really a major priority. And this is what the Secretary General of the Congress for Democratic Change is raising. And now, folks, we have been seeing folks from Lofa County calling for one Lofa County, calling for Lofians to be united. And for me, in this one, Abini Jefferson Kochi is stressing a very significant point. How will you be calling for a one Lofa County? How will you be calling for a united Lofa County, for Lofians to unite, to put their hands behind this president? But at the same time, you are being selective. You are being divisive when it comes to giving job to people from the county. How possible is that? How sincere are you in a one Lofa scenario? How sincere are you? You cannot be calling for one thing, they doing something on the contrary. No. So if President Joseph Numa Boakai wants for Lofians to unite, he wants the support of Lofians. We know very well that everybody from the country will not support. We know very well. But if you want for the majority, for maybe 80, 90, 70% of the population from Lofa, people from Lofa, to support your agenda, listen, you need to equitably deal with everyone. Yeah. So we heard this issue of Steve Zako, right? It has been in the news that because Steve Zako, he's not from the Gizi tribe, so all of those things. And these are things that have been in the corridor. These are things that have been in the corridor that the president has been criticized for. And we continue to see the same thing. We continue to see the same thing. If we start to name government officials that are holding top positions, from Lofa County, it'll be much. It will be much. So, I'm one of those persons who believe what you preach, that's what you should live by. That's what you should live by. You cannot be preaching yellow and you are doing black. No. You cannot be preaching yellow and you are doing you are doing black. No. I want to lay my hands on something right now. I want to lay my hands on something right now, folks. Yes, I want to lay my hands on something right now. And we start to name government officials, right? Government officials that are in appointed positions. We'll not leave from here. We will not leave from here. And these were things that people criticized the former president for, criticized the former administration for. So now, how come you come to power and you start to do the same thing? How come? And you're not just doing it maybe from all over the county, but instead you are taking it from one tribe, one segment of the county. But yet, you want for the people of Lofa to be united. You want for the people of Lofa to be united. Unity does not work that way. So I believe the SG for the CDC, when it comes to this, he's stressing a very significant point. President Boka should not be preaching equity. He's not coming with clean hands. No. If you are preaching equity, you should come with clean hands. You should. If you want for the people of Lofa to be united, to support your agenda, for which we will want for every Liberian to support you as a president, to support your agenda, because when you succeed, Liberia succeed. But listen, we will not sugarcoat it. For you to be selective in the distribution of job, but you believe Liberians should fully support you, should support you. Mr. President, you're getting it wrong. Yeah, you're getting it wrong. You are getting it wrong. So therefore, you have to be someone that when you preach unity, you should act unity. Not just to preach it, but you should act it. So it is very, very much important. First, keep putting your transaction *799 *9#. Yeah, the dashboard I paused for some time. And right now we need about 5 persons. Let's get the live 5 persons come in with their transaction *799 *9#. You press number 2 for Liberian dollar currency, number 5 for the number of ticket, or number 10, put in the number of ticket. Let's get you putting your transaction quickly, then we run to our dashboard, okay? *799 *9#. Put in your transaction and make your number visible in the system. So let's get a live 5 person right now. Then we'll be able to run to the dashboard to do the job. *799 *9#. Remember, you are playing with 100 Liberian dollars, 100 LD. That is what you are playing with. And if your number is selected, definitely you're going to work with the sum of 20,000 Liberian dollars. With the sum of 20,000 Liberian dollars. So put in your transaction *799 *9#. Put in your transaction and make your number visible. Okay? So again, like I said, let's get the last 5 persons, 5 more persons. Put in your transaction and let's run to the dashboard. Okay? *799 *9#. Keep putting in your transaction and make your number visible in the system. Okay? *799 *9#. Keep putting your transaction and make your number visible in the system. So it is very, very much important that President Boakai, you take note of this. Yeah, you might say, okay, Jefferson Koche is an opposition. So definitely maybe he will not press you. But for this one, I think, Mr. President, you need to listen to him. You need to listen to him. If you want a united Lofa, if you want a united Liberia, besides Lofa County, this issue where when people get to power, they start to appoint people from their county or from their region. Majority of the jobs coming from their county or from their region. It need not stop. It need not stop. We have competent people from Bomi who can do job, can get work in government. From Grand Kidman County, from Bapolu. Yeah, from Riverside County, from Maryland County, Green Creek County. But to just take a bulk of the job and just give it to one group of people, it is wrong. But yet you expect people to unite. And guess what? People from those counties, they supported you fully. People from this county, they supported you. They believe that, hey, you will give some of them, you'll give their own good jobs, you'll give their aunties job, so that, when one person have a job in Liberia, there are lots of people depending on one person. So there are lots of people from Riverside, from Maryland County, who supported this president. And they believe that the president who have given them or their auntie, their uncles, give them just so they themselves will benefit. But some of them are frustrated right now. It will just open the full line to talk about people who supported the government fully from various other counties. From other counties. And they almost like they are not counted anymore in the party. Or when it comes to the issue of job, they're not counted. When it comes to the entire government. We'll start opening phone right now. Lots of people will call. Lots of people will call. The other day, my colleague Achi, he hosted someone from Nima who believed that people they supported have neglected them. And there were lots of people who called. So this thing of people being selective, presidents being selective. President, yeah, you will be selected because you have to select people, appoint people, but to just take one county, or one part of the country, you just take majority of your government official from there. It's wrong. It's being divisive. If I help to divide the country more, it helps to divide the country. So, Mr. President, if you have not been listening to any opposition, I think they want you to listen to Javasi Kochi. This one, you need to listen to Javasi Kochi. If you want a united Lofa County, you need to equitably distribute job on the people as well. There are people from the Lofa, from the Loma tribe, from the Mandiko tribe. Other people, the Bandi, who believed, who have been hoping for you to become president, but according to the report, you have neglected them. So, folks, those of you just joining us, there's the talking point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. And tonight, it's the midweek edition of the program. We are looking at words from Javasi Kochi. From Javasi Kochi. He spoke on two things. One, the president not doing nothing for the county, not doing much for the county, which I believe he's being deceptive. I believe he's not, he just want to buy political sentiment. I believe that. So what do you make of that, folks? What do you make of that? Let me play you the essay for those of you who just joining us. Yeah, let me play. God, I want you to listen. And I don't want for somebody to can't talk different thing here, please. Because tonight, as soon as you want to change our topic, I'll cut you off. Oh, yes. Tonight, I'm back. I can prepare for you. Fully prepared. As soon as you want to change our topic, I'll cut you off. I will definitely cut you off. So let me see. Let me lay my hands on the essay. Let me lay my hands on the essay quickly. Let me lay my hands on the essay quickly for me to play you this quickly. For keep putting your transaction *799*9#. Put in your transaction and make your number visible in the system right now. Okay, let me play you what Javasi Kochi had to say. Okay, let me play what Javasi Kochi had to say before I open the phone line. Listen to him, yeah. Listen to him.
Mr. Barker, today honor your leadership. Let's talk about the people let's talk about the Loma people.
Yeah.
You come and you say you want lofa, and you take all the jobs and give it to the Kisi people and give it to the Bambi people, and you think that represent our culture? Is that not represent our culture? So what lofa? Lofa is through the better weeds between KONAH and Foya, and they say, oh, I speak as a Kisi man, but I am a Lofian in general.
That's right.
Lofa has a strap. If we must represent that country, we must represent that country in unity in diversity.
That's right.
We do not support that. Let people stop thinking they can take advantage of our people in the name of tradition.
Yeah.
How dare you come and take the people, the normal people, in our place? See, Vonjama, today, that's what that's the expectation after 12 years. So what is the language? What will we be seeing again? First, you told us that Mr. Barker was just a vice president. So he could not do much for Lofa County. It remind me, like you have a young girl who's selling a rare banana on the street of Vonjama, but she's not permitted to touch the banana, but she carry the banana around, and at the end of the result, that banana will be taken by strangers and everyone, and you expect her to be happy. We want to say to our people, the loafer you perceive in your heart is not the loafer that you have with them. The few friends, few true loafians from abroad and America, and they must be aware, we are talking and communicating with our families and friends, and we will say there are few loafians who believe in loafer beyond politics. Those
Okay, so that is Jevasi Kochi. That is Jevasi Kochi, folks. We will soon run to the dashboard right now. Star 799 star 9 hash. We'll soon run to the dashboard. So keep putting your transaction. Let me go to the dashboard right now and do my draw. Okay. Remember, I said I gave it 5 persons cash quickly. So let me run to the dashboard quickly before opening the phone lines. Okay. All right. Let me do my draws right now. Okay, folks. Good. Good. Let me say congratulations to this person right here. This person, your number begin with 0887 0887 6625. 6625. Congratulations to you. You are one of our winners. And 9811 9811. Congratulations to you. 7359 7359. Congratulations to you as well. 2997 2997. Congratulations to you as well. 1387. Wow, 1387. Yeah, I saw this person really doing extremely well. Yeah, congratulations to you. Right. So I'm gonna call you at the end of the show, but we need to open the phone lines. I'm gonna call you at the end of the show. The first, keep putting your transaction because we need to go back for our next draw. Star 799 star 9 hash. So let me disburse these people their cash quickly. Then the next group of people, we will do the draw by 10:50. Okay, 10:50 we'll do the next draw. But while we are waiting for 10:50, let's get 15 more persons coming in with any number of tickets. Okay, 15 persons coming with any number of tickets, then we run back to our dashboard. Star 79 and star 9 hash. So let's open the phone line right now. 0777907 0887 11107. Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point. You listen to the talking point tonight, okay? You listen to the talking point. Call us on 0777907 0887 11107. Let me take this first caller right here.
Good evening.
Good evening, Luther.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How you doing?
All right, my man, you get video first, oh.
Yeah, I feel doing from district number 6. My name is Luther Dominic Saki Jr.
Yeah, go ahead.
KONAH, your point of argument in going line with Jefferson coaches is very illicit this hearing.
Okay.
And I will tell you that precision is precision. They don't have the point to maritime to be a minister or maritime, or to be a minister or education, or to be a finance minister. So precision is precision. So I can tell you that most of the appointments come from Nimak, some come from Ponkade, and some is from My TV, or all around the 15 countries of that bureau. So if you want to go along with Jefferson Kochi, agree to Jefferson Kochi that he has seen the truth, I will advise the president not to listen to you not to even listen to Jefferson Kochi.
But
Because they
hello,
were there,
hello. Let's get
they
something
did
clear
not
for
do
it.
well.
Let's get something
So
clear
what?
for it. Hello, let's get something clear for it. We did not
Yeah,
say all of the appointment coming from Lofa.
you said majority they come from Lufa.
Good.
And they are holding key position.
Good.
And I would tell you definitely it's not true.
Okay.
Majority is not come from Lufa, and they are not holding key position.
Okay.
And I will tell you that precision.
Yeah, so let me ask you. Okay, let's take a step by step.
No, but I come in. I think you will not see for me. All right, precision.
Okay.
So whether you are minister or you are deputy minister, you are low minister, precision. As long as you are earning money to sustain yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So we will not put you somewhere that you don't have to control.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just agree with you that most of the appointment is not from Lufa.
Okay.
I can tell that I can call a minister from Bon County, I can call a minister from Nima County, I can call a minister of my TV. So
Okay.
okay. So I don't agree with you. I will ask you from the block, not to listen to you, not to listen to the coach. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Chief. Welcome.
Good evening, Jefferson. Good evening, listeners.
This is KONAH RUFUS. This is not Jefferson.
Okay, KONAH RUFUS. This is the voice of Daniel TV Foundation.
Yeah, go ahead, Daniel.
Yeah, thank you very much for having the discussion tonight. But you know, one thing is, no disrespect to my comrade on H-Line, which is Jeff Kochi. But then, one thing is, Jeff Kochi just want to come in the bar of political sentiment, feeling that he is coming in defense of the Lothians. But all the strategy he's trying to use is to create split among the Lothians. Jeff Kochi served as city mayor in Liberia, who was a PR. It was Samuel B. Jacob from Grand Bassa County. How many Lothians was Jeff Kochi prioritized during his tenure as city mayor for 6 years? So for Jeff Kochi to be saying something that the population get on for local county, he feel one job. Jeff Kochi forget to know that the current REC boss, he from Koduboni district in Vanyama. He forget to know that LRA boss, he from the same Zozo region. So where did he coming from? He own statistics. Jeff Kochi left Lofa when he was very little as a kid. So same matter, he has not gone back to Lofa until during former president we have 6 years. So there's nothing more Jeff Kochi know about Lofa County. So he should not come to bar with the sentiment, feeling that he can be able to split with the Lofian. Thank you very much.
All right, Chief. Thank you. Thanks for having us. 0777907 0887 Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point. Let me take the next caller right now. Good evening. You are live.
Okay, yeah, this is James Tumu right from LBS community.
Yeah, James. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me agree with Jefferson Kogi on his thought that the president is dividing the country by employing more people from and how they call KONAH. If you somebody just said something about the other person, you were just want to name 2 persons out of the world who for different, then name the rest of them now. I'm sure that is from that background that Jefferson Kogi is saying that the president is not doing more for the county. It doesn't mean that the president should develop only Lopa. But if you carry something to Lopa, I think you are a Lopa and you want to carry something there for Lopa, yeah, be for the whole county. See the thing, we are talking about $10 million project as well being budget. Okay, we agree. Presidential party of Mama Union, gas hospital being Lopa. Stay in Lopa. Why is it that not in Bajima and Kufuya, in Wasanga, or the hotspot of President Baka's grandfather? Why is that? So that's why he said, for me, I don't have any problem with that. It doesn't mean that they should be on the Lopa. But if you carry anything, if you carry everything all over the country, the one you carry the Lopa, you will divide across Lopa, and not in one corner.
Okay.
And you may understand how people were crazy as President we are for taking job to this Eastern wisdom. The people who did that criticizing, they were not even reading, they were not even understanding what they were doing. Because we're looking at Bob Pachimo as speaker, Abachi as Senate Pro Tem, and John Weir himself from the Southeast. Well, let somebody be able to name the number of ministerial positions that went to the Southeast. The county.
We had a final minister from there.
That one person has had a number to succeed the rest of the county. The former minister will name him. Who else? Who else is on it? You look at local country has the single most how they call county that has a higher number of people in the government. Local county. Let's look at the work for your own county. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Let me take another call. Walk. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah.
What's up? Hello. You are breaking in, please. You breaking in.
Yeah. Yeah,
go ahead from Rafi Highway.
Yeah, about what you were saying on it, you were saying, most of the public grading, like where from Lufangandi, when the message, was is become president for country, you now have to do sure lazy and me, you want be in the interest of everybody. But you want them to go for data for election, now let people in Lufa. For football, baby. All of we can battle, we will achieve, Bongande, but again, become president, you are choosing all of even the Bonsa and the president went in for you to go, man, Christmas info. 100% the development president in a place. You can't do that. You become president, you focus on all the 15 candidates. Even as well, all of no authority, the president only focus on local influence, focus on all of candidates. They need most of the government, the people that are working in the government, or if they get the local candidate for them, but they need all the balance 14 candidates there, the people that the president in key position, they need someone.
Okay.
You know how many people none of the like I mean doing nothing on the body are wounded, they're not doing nothing, just saying that what I just put to Japan was saying, the one answer was still on like when talking to the again, they may be like what I want you to go already so you can focus people here, I'm going to buy energy, you can be sorry and enjoying.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let me take another call. Good evening.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so kindly, dear brother. How are you?
I'm okay, Chief.
Yeah, this is Hussein.
Yeah. Go ahead, Hussein.
Yeah, this is Hussein K. I call from around Jacobson.
Yeah.
So I listened to the comments, the critique from the different colors. You know, it's only a worrisome one when I listen to people sounding the way they sound. Now want to involve themselves with investigation and research. Look, my own Kitman, Sarah Besso Yankee from Kitman, she's the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Mo Ali is the Director of Water and Sewer for Kitman. Kula Fofana, the presidential spokesperson, she's from Kitman. Go to Grand Basso, the Minister of Information Cultural Affairs, here from Basso. Seri Taloff, from Maryland, the Minister of Transport. Every county has felt the impact of this president appointment.
Okay.
You understand? Development have gone across the 15 counties of our country. As we speak, several roads have been opened in Grand Cape Mount, Bome Babulu, that's the Western Belt. All to the southeast, that is former President from Grand Coup, Maryland, Sino, River G, all the corridors have been opened. Do you need a record center to explain? Go to Bone County, Grand Basso, villages, towns that were not elected, that were not electrified. They are commonly electrified because of this government interventions. So the kids are listening to you, the mothers, the father who are on the radio, trying to make sense of the disco. Or you see, the president appointed people from Lufa. But you have not done
so let me ask you. Yeah, Akami Chief. Who is the central bank governor? Which country are you from?
Pardon me?
Which country is central bank governor from?
The central bank? You from Lufa?
Which country the finance minister from?
You from Lufa?
His deputy finance minister is deputy. Which country is from?
You will not go to minister.
My brother, which country the deputy from the finance ministry is from?
You call the ministry, right?
I may see you, man.
Well,
something you guys, you just can't record something. We set that to call ministers and director from local country. You will something you have to stand it. You have to stand it. Something like you guys, because we know you support the United Party, right? But the thing that if you know the truth, if you say you will not die, you will not die. We should set here to call government officials that from local country. You can't call one person from Cape, you call one person from Riverside country. We should call people from Lofa. The internal affairs minister, we should start naming people. Yaka, we have to leave from here. Let me take my callers. I don't want to talk in your thing. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, Chief.
Okay, this is Bambi from Boystown.
Yeah, Bambi, go ahead. You want name and name and you say, let's go so. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I just want to ask my brother who just got through speaking, how they call him, Kiewu. Let Kiewu tell me what part of River G road that is open that he's referring to. What part of Grand Crew Road he's talking about? Because I just came this morning from River G, traveled from Maryland to Grand Crew. I just came. So let him tell the Liberian people, look, you see, stop lying. When you are supporting somebody, you must point out something with evidence. Yeah? You must talk about the district in which the road is being built. Talk about the district as well as the clan. You just sit down and just lies around here. Stop lying, my man. Let's come to the issue.
Go ahead.
The other lie again, he talk about he come out Sally Tyler from Maryland. Who was Sally Tyler from Maryland? Which part of Maryland Sally Tyler come from? You think Maryland they are fool? You think the Southeast they are stupid to allow somebody to come and use them and to make our people homeless and jobless? We don't do that. We are people. We are from the Southeast. The eastern part of any country is where the knowledge and wisdom comes from. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to talk on him, but let me just come in. The statement that the brother made, it is right in a position, but I don't think he should make that statement as Secretary General of a leading opposition party. I don't think he should make that statement, and he from Lofa. So that statement had an adverse effect on his position. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having us say. Okay. Look at, in fact, to the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, Clarence Masakwe. We had I call him. Where all of those officials. We have Patrick Honda, Ben Fofana. Don't make me name people here. Okay. You guys can help people here, man. You guys can help people here. Let me take this next call. Hello. What's up, Chief?
KONAH. Yeah, KONAH, how you doing?
Okay.
Yeah, this is Jomo down calling from Timber Village.
Yeah, go ahead, Jomo.
Yeah. KONAH, you see, now why you can say I left Paro business. Me, I left Paro because you can use Paro, and in our Paro, people can get reason in our Paro. You can remember when our President Bouaka was in Lufa, he invited all the elders in Lufa When they went there, Boaka gave them a parable. The parable he gave them for me, I get sense inside. Boaka said, and I quote, he said, I can't call you for you to come and eat with me. Then two all here in the pen. Then you who are called, then you start asking me, say, that who here in the pen? You know the meaning? KONAH?
I don't know, Chief.
Okay, I will tell you. It means that the government for the Lufien. So that means all the 14 candidates that voted for him, they only voted for him in the interest of local country. So I said, Lufien, he's supposed to give all the good position to the Lufien. Look at even the ARA boss from Lofa. All the top position, he gave it to Lofa. But KONAH, but let me just tell you something.
Okay.
With all the position that he gave to Lofa, with that top position that he gave to Lofa country. After the 6 years, KONAH, I will left for you to take tour in Lofa country and come by 2030. When you come by, you get all the results. How Lofa will be. What kind of development are going on there? Which are the Google area that they build within the 6 years time? Then you can tell, oh, it's very bad. You don't run leadership like that. Leadership, you get like a twins model. You can't lay down one side because when you lay on one side, the other side will suffer to get it to suck. You must lay down a twin model. You can lay down flat. But our papa una like that. But let them go ahead. But for me, after the 6 years, I will go into Lofa country to go see Lofa country. Then I will compare Lofa with Nimba country and see now with the two countries. Of course, Nimba produced president, but the development are going on in Nimba country. Nah. You can't compare it with Lofa country. So don't leave that thing. That's eat their money. But our focus will be on our development in our very country. Except that the stupid people that will not focus on their country.
All right.
You will depend on government job. Is that correct?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us. Do not, you guys should not make us to start giving lists of people, right? In that front. On start doing county by county. Then somebody can make call. Let me take a call, man. Welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Can you please attend?
Yeah.
Let me say good evening to the Chief Government of Liberia and the management of this event. And this is the voice of Lawrence Kuya. I am the first chair for operation. This is my youth league, CDC chapter of the country.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
And thank you for your topic on this question today. Look, let me tell you something. The folks on the Unity Party, quote-unquote collaborating political parties, they will want to find all sort of defense to defend their lives. Or let me take it back to the time of former President Weah. You see, former President Weah, people are blaming him because he did not develop the Southeast, most especially build the Southeast Road. If former President Weah was to build the Southeast Road, even though elected people who were elected as the speaker, the deputy speaker, the president, who were elected by the colleagues, opposition were bringing President Weah, that he took all of the people from the Southeast, the speaker, the deputy speaker, the president. Why is it that they were elected by the colleagues? It was not President Weah that made them speaker or deputy speaker. They were elected by the colleagues. But yet the state posted bring President Weah. President Weah taking role at the Southeast first, but then people who are still there to say, oh, President Weah only came to develop the Southeast. What President Weah did further was to develop Lofa country and Nimba country. If you look at President Weah says here, most of the development in Ontario in the rural part of Liberia was in Lofa and Nimba country. He built roads in Lofa country and built roads in Nimba country. But today, they said people for these two countries, they voted against President Weah overwhelmingly. So those people just carry greater on road, the great road. They say keep building roads in the Southeast. So now they want the people of the Southeast to bring their back on the CDC because they are in their grey road. So what are they trying to tell us that President Weah that build roads in Lofa and Nimba country? They say Lofa and Nimba country, they voted women against President Weah. So people should not come and say, so we are building really south. You let me show. I don't know which part of the southeast. I don't know which. I don't want to be like one of these. I don't stand on like Sopen who say if they find one more or two more in the region or in the party, is there in rap and you well work here more and go green and come up no more. We know that those people, we know that they are only there for what they can get. But Unified should be aware. Unified should be aware. They even build a skyscraper in the southeast. The southeast kind is not for you. They even say more from here, carry the southeast kind is not for you. That's how Nima kind of Luba kind of did. The southeast is going to do the same thing. So people from Unified, the Muslim people, Ghana from Unified, they shouldn't pass around like, oh, we create a route or we create ruin in the southeast. We want to build ruins. You said, we want to, but the CDC can say that we did. That's the difference between the CDC and the Unified. The CDC did. Unified is nothing to do. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having us. Let me take the next call. Good evening.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. KONAH. Saudi Muga's money, I'm calling from Johnsonville tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for your show. KONAH, everybody could say President Baka to unite Lofian. But I don't want to believe that to unite Lofian or to not to unite Lofa Kante. I want for President Baka to unite the whole entire country. Yeah. He's going to 3 years. President going to 3 years. Then he become the president for this country. How many countries he travel? I think only Bomi, Lofa, and Limba. What are other countries? You ever go there tell the person, oh my boy, thank you for voting for me? Whatever they were talking about united people, Lofa. I'm only Lofa alone. Then united the whole entire Liberia. Then he go back to go to the other country and go, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. We can make the country better. We can make the country better. Now, all the ministers, Lofa can get a higher minister director on Lofa. What the development are going here? What the development are going on Lofa country? I want one other call talking about after 6 years, go visit Lofa country. After 6 years, go there. Everybody saying over here that jobs we are got a settlement for them to move in Lofa country. How about you see Fuya district? Fuya district number 1, made Lofa country to be Fuya to be one of the higher development in Lofa. Now you always get vote. If you get vote from Fuya, then you win. You got Fuya the higher population in Lofa country.
Okay.
Yes, Fuya. Now people talking about Vanyama. Yes. Vanyama is the capital city. But now city town is Fuya will be the capital city for Lofa country. Because the population in Lofa. Anytime you get vote from Fuya. The higher vote, senator position, presidential, you get a higher vote that you say, yes, I win from Lofa country. But KONAH say thank you tonight. No, we don't want to talk too long. Wilson, he said he was going to Cape to meet Africa today. Fun. I know he brought. Yeah, I don't want to tell you that the food that he brought, he gave me some. The kapa or the yam, he gave me some sauce. They'll be saying I be lying to the Labrampo. They're lying, I'm good. I didn't be depending on I be lying to you.
Thank you, Chief.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Here the man. You want ask the man, call him, asking for your own food. First key put the transaction *79 and *9#. Let's get 9 more persons. 9 persons put in your transaction. Then we will run to the dashboard to do our second draw, right? To give another 5 persons catch. 20,000 Liberian dollars for you to win tonight. *79 and *9. Let's get the last 9 persons putting in the number of tickets. Let me take this caller right now. Good evening, you are live.
Yeah, hello there, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, what is your name?
I'm Pastor Magno SMDO from Bonafa, Town.
Yeah, go ahead for Bonafa, Pastor.
You know, this our President Joseph Boakai. He picking and choosing in his nation. And you can't do it like that as a president. It will make people to go against you. He said we should think Liberia, build Liberia, and love Liberia. But now he's taking only one side of the country. Only building one side of the country and forget about the other country, about the other side of the country. So then how will the country go forward? He need to be focusing on both sides. All the sides should focus. And he bring crew, rebel, crime, and whatsoever in. But only the DC, Loma, VAR, and many whatsoever that we have to. And I correct that, it make even the country to go head and scatter.
Okay.
People will get confused and people will not even get job in the country yet. So if you want to create a job, it might not think one side, then think both sides. So that on part of input, let God build him, that God direct him.
Okay.
God bless you.
All right. Thank you, Pastor. He should think both sides. Okay. Let me take the next call.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, sorry. Not you. Folks, keep putting if you calling, please walk away from your radio, please. Yeah, please. Folks, we get 30 more minutes to go. So let's get the last 9 persons putting in their transaction. Then we will run to the dashboard to do our draw, our second draw, right? To give the second group of people catch. *79 and *9#. 9 persons putting in the number of tickets. Let's run to the dashboard. *79 and *9#. Let me take this caller right now.
Hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, I boy do that call out. Yeah, I don't understand.
No, hello.
Oh,
Listen to me.
I know I
listen.
don't want to say something.
No, you can't say it. You gotta listen to me. Yeah, listen, you call, you can't say something. No. Yeah. Please don't do that yet. Okay? We don't allow that. When you call, you have your say, you give other people the chance as well. Folks, keep putting in your transaction, *799 and *9#. Put in your transaction to make your number visible in the system. 07779079070 0887 11107. Call us this evening to have your say on the topic. The truth there is, we know some of you are an added supporter of the United Party of the president. It is your right to support whoever. It is your right. But for us as journalists, it is our responsibility to say the hard truth, no matter who is involved or who is around. No matter. So if we could talk about some of these things, someone can talk about children listening to the radio. Are you you want to tell me that children listening to the radio? You want to tell me that? Should we sit right and start naming people from Lofa County? Almost the entire financial sector of the country are people from Lofa County. Oh, wait. The entire financial sector of the country. Oh, you want us to start naming? Don't do that. We know some of you supporting the president, but they say, don't come here, you can't lecture us, children listening to the radio, if to say what we're doing here, we are not aware. You know the kind of extensive research we can do before we can sit behind this microphone. Don't do that to us, okay? Let me take the next comment. Hello.
Hello, KONAH.
What's up, Chief?
Yeah, I'm fine though. This is Thomas, and I call you from Kingdom Care Junction.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know how you started the show, but I just joined the show not too long, and I'm hearing people calling the local people, only local people in, or they are a higher number being appointed.
In top positions. In top positions.
Okay. So it is your right, what you said. Let me begin with the way you and it is. It is your right as journalist to speak the truth, and it is also your right as journalist to report on development. It is also your right not to be biased as journalists. But most of the media, most of them, especially in the city that for me are biased. That's the first thing there. Two, this is not the only government that Lufens have been working to. Even the past government and even we are government. Lufens are working in those governments. They are not the only person that are being appointed. I can need you more than 10 people that are in higher top position. They are not from Lufa. Okay. But because I don't want to, they are not only from Lufa.
Yeah, so let's take it. Hello? I can give you the time for you to name it. Huh? So then we'll also take our time and name top officials from Lufa They will look at, will compare it with all the countries who will carry the highest. Which country will carry the highest?
Yeah, for me, I don't have the time.
Oh,
Actually,
okay,
because
okay.
I'm to job.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. You don't have the time, but you went to name, but
Yeah,
now
I
you don't have the time. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have the time because I'm doing something a day. But what I can tell you that local people are not the only person that are working in this government. And you know, there are other government they work in, and other people too are working in this one that are from different countries. Yeah,
All right.
so that's what actually I want to say.
But nobody deny that fact. So I don't see your argument here. Nobody deny that. Oh, you wanted to name. But I thought you say, okay, name, then we'll also name people from Lofa. Then you say you get time for that thing. You know, this is the deception. This is the deception that we'll be talking about. Sometimes we blame those big top politicians for being deceptive, but even some of you they support us. You are very much deceptive to yourself. You deceive yourself. You feel that you're deceiving the country, or you're deceiving us, but you're deceiving yourself. Some of you. No one is saying that Lofian did not work in past government. No one is saying that people from other countries are not working in this administration. No. But the truth there is, the hard truth that you guys do not want to accept is the majority of top government officials, they are from Lofa County. That's just the hard truth. That is why you guys do not want to accept. If you want us to name, we'll say we name people from all the counties. Then we'll name people from Lofa. They tell which county put all the highest.
Hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, how you doing, Mark?
Okay, Chief.
Yeah, this is Charles from Senegal.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Were you the one who called yesterday?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know why a lot of them people they don't understand county and their region. They speak of, they say Bobo Chimo from the Southeast, President from the Southeast, but they are from the same country. And we discussing county. Bobo Chimo from Maryland, Awachi from Grand Crew. I call him Samuel 12. I think we come you know, Sangno. Now, that local doing every day, the speaker from Bomi, Eletaro, the president was from Bomi at that time. That position in the country, how many ministers from the Southeast? How many people are there? The only man from Sangno at that time was the late Grizzly, Minister of State. You get me? From the beginning of the show, he said something that the men account with equity, he come with clean hand. Now, demolition going on. People houses are all alley.
No, please.
Giving all the breaking it down.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please do not change our topic. If you want to change, I will cut you off. Yesterday we were discussing and talking. We were talking about breaking houses, and yeah, you had the opportunity.
No, that's something I've seen about coming.
Yeah, but don't change our topic, please. Go ahead.
So now you do compare Lofa with the Southeast. The Southeast, there was 6 doors. I don't call it Mera Southeast. You see, the speaker at that time, Bobo Chimo from Maryland. But I said minister from Lofa, director from Lofa, assistant minister from Lofa, they from Lofa, that from Lofa. They're comparing Eastern region with that Joya minister from the Southeast. Although Joya from Southeast, but the speaker from Grand Crew. The deputy speaker from Grand Crew. The other one from Grand Crew. The other one from Grand Crew. How many ministers at that time? From Grand Crew. They look at most of them in the previous government. You see it?
Okay.
So looking at it, when they all crazy come out, they say the added zero when the crocodile come on water, they say, oh, added zero man, you know, water. You're not there now. You are the man from there.
So what you mean? What you mean?
There wasn't for me from Sangno. There wasn't coaching from Lofa. Then the man said, oh, one tribe Baka prioritize to get position too. So I was there now. I don't say that because I'm from there.
Okay,
I mean, I can't come on the water, so I get on my dad and say that.
Okay, thank you, Chief.
Yeah,
okay, thanks for your point. Let me take the next caller. Good evening, you are live.
Morning, boss. How you coming on? This is Romeo calling from Obafon.
Yeah, go ahead, Romeo.
Yeah, you know, the thing people just saying about Lofa, for me, I'm from Lofa County, KONAH district.
Okay.
Yeah. There are most of the BB people there from Lofa in the government, even the past government. But what do the people doing in their district? in your country, nothing. Like I got to go from the time they're working in the government, if I tell you get issues in the area, they are not to you. So some of the things we are from local, a chief to what to do, not their power, and the power is just running it. The social and then they are no issue, no issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's some of the problem. That's some of the problem. So we didn't bring a paper. The thing here enough today bring it. That's something I start for long. The former representative in Massacre, somebody was talking about Massacre. What did Massacre do in Kolahu? See the position again is there, Nana. Nothing. The people just get it. Power, saying nothing they do in their country. So everybody will just have to pray God. Even with the Europeans say we're feeling bad, but what to do? Then bring it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dan.
All right, thanks. Thanks for your say. Folks, keep putting your transaction *799*9#. Keep putting your transaction. Folks, just pull hot to the call a little bit. Yeah, just pull hot to the call a little bit. Okay, let me call this person right now. Let me call this person to see if I can give. Please just pull hot to the call a little bit. Let me call the 1620. I'm calling you 1620. Your number begins with 0888. I'm calling you right now. Good evening.
Hello?
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, my name is KONAH RUFUS. I join you from Blaze FM. What is your name?
Othello Wala.
Okay, Othello, have you been playing the Blaze Cash giveaway?
Yes.
Okay, so Othello, check your account right now. I'll send you something right now.
Okay, thank you.
I'll send you money.
How much does it? Thank you, there.
All right, G. All right, G.
All right.
Okay. So let me see if I can reach out to this other person right now. Yes. Let me see if I can reach out to this other person right now, folks. Keep putting in your transaction *799*9#. Let me see if I can reach the other person quickly. If I can reach them, then we'll do the disbursement. The rest of the people then will take the course. Okay. Okay. I hope this person. Hello.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hello.
Okay, my name is KONAH RUFUS. I join from Blaze Radio. What is your name?
Kronos Niwe.
Okay. Have you been playing the Blaze Cash giveaway?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go check your account right now. Go check your account.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Chief. Okay, you're most welcome. 0777907907 Let me do the disbursement of the other people. I'm giving 10 persons right now. I'm giving them cash. Yeah, I'm giving them petty cash. Okay. Yes, this is not a draw. I need 9 persons to put in their transaction. They will go for the next official draw. 9 persons. So let's go back to the phone line 07779079070887. 11107. Call us this evening to have your say on a talking point. 07779079070887. 11107. Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point tonight on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. So the truth there is President Joseph Boakai to unite the country. It should not just be in words, but it should be in deeds. Yes, it should be in deeds. So let me take the next caller. Yeah, let me take this caller right now. Good evening.
Good evening, Ambassador.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you. This is the voice of Elijah Nubono, and I joined the conversation this evening on station number 6, Mosserado County, as usual.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ambassador, this is what we call deception. This government, this is one of the propaganda that the prophet that brought into power. That indeed, President we are, but then he was giving job to people from the southeastern. And it was clear too, but those are guys that were not from the same countries. But today, it is proving that Lower country has been prioritized over the rest of the 14 countries in the Republic. And I want the president to know this, that he should be reminded that this is how they came to power. And now, thank God that even their own citizens are stating that it is clear, it is truth, that local countries are being prioritized over the rest of the 14 countries. And we don't need a rocket scientist. This is just, let me appreciate Coach for speaking to the power. I know people will say, oh, he's a physician. In fact, no. It is good at times to speak the fact and to speak the truth. So, Samadi Koji is our hero. I must appreciate him. We Labion, we appreciate him for speaking to the power. But comes to it now, we will again make our decision. Thank you, Ambassador.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Thanks for having us. Let me take the next caller. Good evening, you are live. Okay, folks, keep putting your transactions, *79 and *9#. Let me take the next caller. Good evening.
Yeah, KONAH, how you doing?
Okay, Pascal Davis.
Thank you. So, I think you wanted to twist Mr. Koji a session. He was very emphatic.
You say I wanted to do what?
I said, I think in my mind you wanted to spin Mr. Kochi's statement. Okay. But I think his statement was crystal clear. He said, people said President Bouaga was vice president, so he could not do much for Lufa. Now that he's president, what is his impact in Lufa? Because George were accused of not doing much for the Southeast. As though when you're president, it is only for a particular county or a region. We said no. When you're president, you are president for the country. It still remains our argument. That argument will not change. President Weah was president. He went to Bapulu and built Emory. He went to Nimba and built the Tapetan Road. He went to Riverses, built hospital and the first high school in Riverses. I could name several other things he did in other parts of the country. Besides, he was lied on that all of his officials were from the Southeast, which were not even true. Now more than 5% of those in government at the time were from the Southeast. They were so overwhelmed by propaganda until they considered Bobo Jimbo as an appointed official. They considered the former protein Abochie as somebody who was appointed by George Weah. That was not the case. Today, I can name you the first 15 ministers in President Bouaga government, all from Lufa County. The records are there. The people who control the financial aspect of the country, whether to Central Bank, whether to LRA, whether to Farmers, whether to LTA, where are they from? Or from Lufa. The records are there. I don't want to open Pandora box to call names, but all of us know. The other day I was on your show. At least more than 35 persons who are appointed in government. Yeah, currently from Lufa on your show.
I can remember you doing that.
Well, you hosted me. I displayed the list right before you. You know it.
I know I hosted you, right? Yeah. But I can remember you naming 35 persons. No, Chief.
But this proved me now. I just named that all of the people who control the financial aspect of the country are from Lufa.
Mame, go ahead. The one you're talking about, I say I can remember. That one I can remember.
Oh, but the one I thought they're not true, right?
Chief, go ahead. Please try to conclude.
So, you see, I said a few times you turn to, I don't know, you used to be independent, but you're taking side now. You're taking side. and I mean, you like But thank you, man. Thank you, Chief. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. y'all feel okay me in player. Ah, yeah, okay. Everybody can be a kiss me. I take it. Hello.
Ambassador KONAH, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Mr. Good evening to my brains for the podcast.
Okay.
My name is Joseph Estamba, and I'm from this evening from District Number 6, Moswara County.
Yeah, go ahead.
KONAH, I love the way you discuss and analyze the issues. You look at the pros and the cons, and I wish, of course, I must appreciate you for your balance analysis tonight. KONAH, there is a problem. I agree with the Secretary General of the Coalition for Democratic Change that more appointment under the leadership of Joseph Boakai as president, majority is from Lofa. That is clear. But where I disagreed uh, with him is majority are from the Kisi background.
Okay.
They were disagreed. You know, the tribes, I agree with the county, granted, but the tribe, Kisi, like Jefferson Kochi, or Pacific about is what I want to disagree with. So I think Kochi should do more research the way he is in Kenya going to school. He should do more research to find out how many Kisi, Mandingo, the Bandi, the Loma, who are being preferred by the president to serve in this government. And I feel at that level he is expanding his education. He needs to learn more than being so curious and not giving actual information to the people. You know, these are tactics that CDC use. They know exactly that Lofa County comes 2029, there will be no room for CDC. So they are finding a way to convey the mind of the people that yeah, they may be selected on the Kizi, they may be selected on the Loma. That is force. You know, this politics they preach years back. It cannot exist now. It cannot work now. So that could you find another method and find another strategy to bring, at least to convince people come straight on the night. But what they're doing now is a mere bluff because Lofa County, if you look at the amount of Kisi, you find more Mandingo and Loma, they are appointed than even the Kisi, the tribes. So you have to, coach, you have to do more research as he, allegedly in using taxpayer money in Kenya going to school while other people will be here. I will see. So no issue with that, KONAH.
All right.
Thanks for the platform. Thanks for giving me the privilege to make my input tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Okay, folks, we are about to go to the dashboard for our next draw. Okay, I'm about to run to the dashboard. *79 and *9. Let's get 3 more persons. Let me get 3 persons. We'll put in five tickets right now. Then we run straight to the dashboard. 3 persons, just put in five tickets. Let me take this caller right now. Good evening. Good evening, Chief. You are sounding very low.
How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah, but what happened? You are not well today?
Oh no, not either. I just line up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but go ahead, please. But post small screen here for us.
Okay, I guess speaking to the previous caller in the studio there, on the studio there. I want you to just peruse the former city mayor what he just said concerning the issue of job. You know, if you really look at what he said from Kulang to that of Fuya, what he said is almost I look at it 50% truth. For example, if you really look at the people side, if you look at this guy that you forget on the yellow machine, the one I say you
Not burning Samuka.
very good. look at the central. I don't even want to start it. I wasn't I don't know who picky people. So to get what is short. I don't want people to tell somebody say the other person is going to school on taxpayer money. You see that everybody will read different to you. The person still work for the government. He has a right to a salary. And what you benefit for is why you go to school. So if you see that Joseph Boga is safe, is generating what taxpayer money, what Joseph Boga, look at what you did with it. So when you see that, the person against you, you see that as you from Joseph Boga is generating what taxpayer money. What Joseph Boga and look at what you're getting.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having your say. Thanks for having your say. Okay, folks, keep putting your transaction *79 and *9#. So I'm about to go for jaw. Okay, I'm going for instead of us doing 3 jaws, 5 jaws, well, folks, we will do 3, right? 3 jaws. We're going to give 3 persons 20,000 Liberian dollars shortly. And while I'm doing a jaw, right now I'm going for the jaw, right? While I'm doing a jaw, the first 3 persons who will put in 10 tickets, I'm going to give you the sum of 8,000 Liberian dollars. That one about no jaw business, right? The first 3 persons, only the first 3 persons I'm going to take. *79 and *9#. But let me take this score while I'm doing a jaw right now. Let me take this score. Good evening.
Good evening, Colin. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. You are my last caller.
Yeah, let me say thank you for the show. You know,
what's your name, please?
I'm Sylvester calling from Puebla.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You know, somehow, man, they just put they change in the plot now. So all I see the choose they will say demand. The thing that happening, you tell them and they say I'll get you started with it. They say that lie is happening. So the devil is susu. So if they do, the video whenever another judgment they do that is the thing talking that you. The devil. So like the devil you know devil can destroy and see and kill. Yeah. Allow so that the devil can wait.
All right, Chief. Okay. Let me squeeze in this person quickly right after the person I dispersed my catch. Yeah, you are my privileged caller. Let me take this privileged caller. Hello, you are my privileged caller.
Yeah, River.
Yeah, Chief.
This is Chavosi do calling for Rehab Subatan around Port Sending Point behind for Play Radio Station.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you know, all the appointment this president made in Lofa County, the best performing minister is Josiah Joker from that particular CSA position.
Okay.
Besides that, all the appointment he made in Lofa County, they're not doing well. Look at it. You get yellow machine. Ministry, you appoint Vanessa Moka, wherever I know his even the security friend he's controlling. No guys are crying. They're not even taking pay on time. You want to say? They're even taking pay on time. He go appoint on yellow machine. How far it will go? Every time there will be a breakdown. We know. But Josiah Joker doing well. Even he talking about that women and children protection. The people are doing well there. He said, I can put it on salary when there is no good report from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Really? When they say, man, I seen the government, he said the truth.
Thank you.
You follow him? Not me saying no, but you will see it. You will see a track record on other things he's doing. He's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But besides Chawasi Kochi, he one person in the past government, he only come in post, he show or he pass around, see the headquarters, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and have meeting. I was there, I know.
All right, Chief.
Coaching them as people that used to go way Juba and do other things, and young men like him, we used to beg that guy for money.
Okay.
You can give out TV on a phone, auto,
He gone.
I'm a niece there, I know.
All right, Chief. Folks, I'm out of time. I'm out of time, please.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You are privileged call day one. I give many folks, let me say many thanks to you. Let me do the disbursement of cash to the TD presence. Yeah, the TD presence. I'm seeing right here that is 2317. 2317. Let me say congratulations to you. I'm sending you 20,000 Liberian dollars right now. 0484. Congratulations to you as well. I'm also seeing right here 5599 5599. Congratulations to you. Okay. And I said the first 3 persons who will put in 10 tickets, and we have 4 persons that put in a 10 ticket. Wow. Okay. Let me say congratulations to 1231. 1231. Congratulations to you. 0855. Congratulations to you as well. You were the second person. The third person here was 8658. Congratulations to every one of you. So, folks, we are out of time. Yeah, we are out of time. We can't take any more call. But let me say many thanks to every one of you who put in your calls. Many thanks to you, those of you who listen, but did not call. Let me appreciate you a lot. The truth is, President Joseph Boakai, when you want to preach unity, you need to make sure that you at it. You can't be preaching something else and you're doing something else. So again, for the country to be united, the issue of job distribution, it should be equitably distributed. Okay? So folks, let me say many thanks to you. Join us tomorrow for the Thursday edition of the Talking Point. And folks, let me announce Friday we're going to have a panel of journalists on the show on Friday. Panel of journalists going to be on the show from various media institutions. Some people are going to come from the print. We're going to have some media executives as well on the show on Monday. Yes, I can show. I've been talking with some of them. They are already giving me the go ahead. Give me thumbs up that they're going to be on the show on Friday. But tomorrow we're going to be here with another splendid edition of the Talking Point. Until tomorrow, folks, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful time from Painesville. Bye.
Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. From Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Blaze Radio, they bring talk with the heaven. Ambassador KONAH RUFUS.